There is the old light. Over there is the Atlantic Ocean. And here we're heading towards the south part of the island. Here's someone's pet dog out for a stroll along the south side of the island. Down this hollow there's some kind of structure here. I'll ask at the tavern what it is if you can find out. As the path continues, let's go inland a bit to get and then get back onto the path. We're now sort of almost along the cliff edge, so we continue upwards along my trip along the south part of the island. This is Goat Island, although there aren't any goats on it. And if you want to get in contact with the west coast or the south part of the island, we'll sweep round to there being the old light. Goat Island is more a home to some of the many seabirds which live here on Lundy Island. This point marks the most southwesterly tip of the island, and as we're running out of island, we're going to move on and visit the Rocky Pole pool. This is the Rocky Pole, and this was used for test firing rockets which would be used by the Coast Guard for rescuing seafarers in distress. Moving on from the Rocket Pole, we sweep across, we can see the old light in the distance again, and there is the Rocket Pole pool. This appears to be a main pool, and there seems to be another pool over there. I don't know if the ground between is marshy or not, but there's only really one way to find out. Probably ask or try it out. I've tested it with my walking stick and it definitely is marshy. I've now come up to higher ground to continue on the journey. So on we go from the rock pool and the Rocket Pole along this track. Down there is the Shatter Rock, which, according to legend, plugged the Devil's Lime Kiln. But in these enlightened days, we don't believe such myths. As we wander along this track, we come across some sheeps lying down, and we'll head through that gate there. Come down that track from the Rocket Pole. There's a bunch of sheep happily lying down, and we're going to come through and go through this gate. Now we've come through the gate into the village, but there's the church, and we can even see poking overhead the Blue Bung or the old school. Come down from the tavern along this field and I think over that sty. Actually, it's not a sty, it is a gate. Quite a steep stairwell or set of steps down. Somewhere along there's supposed to be a route to go along the east side of the island in a most gentle way. Come down really far. Now, according to what they said in the tavern, there was a sea and a pathway, and I believe this pathway is it. We'll try taking that pathway. Along this, there's Oldenburg, by the way, and docked because it's boat day today. And it's the eastern side of the island. remains of a structure, but my map doesn't say what it is. We can scan down and have a look at the water down there, and apparently there's another path that joins us. Down there are the rhododendrons. They were introduced as an ornamental plant in Milcombe Valley. Unfortunately, this is a very aggressive plant and is trying to take over the island if it would be let. And the aim is to eradicate it completely to save the indigenous vegetation, such as the Lundy cabbage. We now continue on our journey again. We're approaching now the quarter wall, because over there are the quarter wall cottages. These are quarter wall cottages, and they used to be the home to those who worked in the granite quarries on Lundy Island. This pond there, which the duck is on, is known as the Quarry Pond. Just down along there and up is a shelter. Unfortunately, we took the high road, which means we walk-ins here. But for those who took the low road, it goes on further around the island, around the quarries, when they used to try and extract granite from the island, but that was never a commercial success. And so, if you wish to continue this journey, perhaps you might like to visit Lundy yourself and walk further around the east coast of the island.